Hello and welcome to my shop. This video is about my shop. In 2020, I was able to add on to my house a 900 square foot hobby woodworking space. My aim with this series is to help someone in the design phases of a similar project by showing all the decisions I've had to make. So stay tuned. In this episode, I'll be talking about what I did for heating and cooling the shop space. My context is a cold weather climate, southeastern Wisconsin, with cheap natural gas running right by my house. So I talked to a number of different HVAC guys, and I basically saw quotes for a separate forced air furnace, natural gas, along with a central air conditioning unit, to two separate mini splits, to a single mini split system. I went with the single mini split system. In this case, I have one outdoor unit and two indoor air handlers. There are a lot of different mini splits available, so picking the right one is a bit of an overwhelming task. My hand was forced a little bit because I do need to heat the shop in cold weather, so I couldn't pick one of the DIY solutions. Mr. Cool is one example. So I went with a Fujitsu Halcyon unit. That's their line, which is able to heat down to -15 Fahrenheit. Sort of an equivalent would be Mitsubishi's Hyperheat, and then above that would be Daikon. So the Fujitsu for me was a middle-of-the-road option in terms of cost and quality. So far, I've been very pleased with it. It's now late December 2020. This was installed, I believe, in June or July of this past summer. It's worked tremendously well during the cooling season, and it's also worked just fine during the heating season. I did notice a little bit of a bump in my power bill, and I'm pretty sure it was because of the mini split. It's not rated super efficiently for heating, so that's just a pill I'll have to swallow. Here's a shot of the outdoor unit. As you can see, it sits on its metal base. Below the snow is a stone pad that I made. So as you can see, the installation is pretty simple. We didn't spend money on covering the lines going into the house. This side of my shop faces kind of a woods, so aesthetics weren't a huge concern. And similarly, on the inside, you can see that we kept the install pretty basic. You can see the insulated lines going out through the wall there. And then on the other side are the condensate lines going outside. And so while I got this installed by an actual HVAC professional, it has the full Fujitsu warranty. I was able to find someone who understood what I was doing here. I was installing mini splits in a shop, and that we didn't need to spend a lot of money on a super professional looking installation.